gonna jump straight in. We are gonna start with singles, and then we're going to go to people who are manifesting partners or making the effort and or participating with someone, for commitment, monogamy. And then the third pile is going to represent people who are married, okay? People who are already in a fully committed relationship and building with someone, okay? Exclusively. So, this Libra new moon energy, wow, pretty intense depending on, what you have going on in your chart and what you have going on in your personal life, right? It can either be a place of you needing to take more accountability or balance in certain areas in your life, but you as the authoritative person, okay? So there is an energy of just using a very authentic source of power as well, in relationships. So, of course, we're going to start with the Romance Angels deck. All right, the Angels deck. And then we're going to allow that to tell us what the dominant energy is. This Eclipse energy, too, it's just kind of like it's a package deal. It's just feeling like this energy is a package deal where you get a 2-for-1 type of energy. So let's see what we pick up. I don't want to dive too much into the energy. I'll probably make a separate video for that, and that will be on the other channel that I've started. Okay, you guys. Yeah. I did drop a new song today. It is called Sapphire's Lure, okay? I really like it. I feel like it's a song that helps to regenerate or to give you a different perception when it comes to relationship. It is the energy of combining and joining and having more in a relationship of two people really thriving on that energy. So I named it Sapphire Lure for a reason. So let's get to the angel cards. What do we have for singles? What is the erotic fortune cookie
I'm
that
Stacey again. As your
Oasis can give to singles? Give me a second. You guys can see the outfit again. I love this dress. It's a favorite. I'm gonna probably wear it at least maybe 2 more times. Maybe 2. 3. It just depends. Okay. I probably should have put my phone on vibrate, but I think it's on do not disturb anyway. All right, so what do we have for singles? I would put some music on, but I don't have time to skip the ads tonight. I do apologize for being late, but I don't at the same time. I just had some things that I need to prioritize. So what do we have for singles? What is this new moon in Libra and this eclipse energy bringing towards the people who are going to connect to me authentically? Please give me clear and precise messages. All right. I see chemistry. Okay. I see someone adjusting something for someone else, making someone comfortable. There's something here about comfortability. Okay, so someone is adjusting something for someone. That's sweet. I'm hearing, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. I think that's Ray Charles energy. Yeah, I believe so. I think I picked up on this energy. Keep an open mind, okay, came out. Keep an open mind, okay? So this is a good time to not make really fast decisions based off of how you feel at this time. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, healing family issues. So you may need to forgive someone. And you know the saying where they say, you forgiving someone is not for them, it's for you. It is true in some cases, okay? In some cases, because what it is, the energy of forgiving is a weight, okay? That's pushed off of you or transmuted, transformed, however you want to say it. It's an energy that goes from very dense to light, okay? So there's an energy here of something coming in once you let something go in the past. And if it's anything I can tell you with that, okay, is honestly, it's about giving yourself, it's really about being patient with yourself. Forgiving others requires a certain patience with yourself, okay? But we do have engagement at the top and separation. So maybe there's a guy here that was going to make an investment in one woman, and then he's deciding to go somewhere else. I see this also being a female making the decision to go the other way. There's something, they're putting an emphasis on the balance beings. Of course, that's Libra energy, but that also represents making the decision, and then Aladdin, may the odds be in your favor, right? There's an energy here of someone getting out of some type of bubble. Heart-to-heart conversations and new love. Yeah, there needs to be some conversations that needs to be had. Boundaries need to be put up. I'm hearing like doom, doom. Like I'm hearing like the sounds of things locking down and securing. So I'm seeing some, but I'm hearing it inside of a house. So there's something here with securing something within a home. This can be security. This can be, it can be something tied to even like court. I just see something being balanced or rebalanced, but new love is here. So there is an emphasis on making better choices because we have new love and then unrequired love, all right, and children. So this could either put you back in a cycle of having a baby by someone and it not turning into marriage, okay, because that's also what I'm picking up. So there's a lot of energy here, okay? So prioritizing what needs to come first is going to be a thing for singles at this time with this new moon energy and its eclipse and the impact of what you're manifesting when it comes to family and love at this time, okay? So yeah, those are just the angel oracles. Let's dive a little bit more into it. I am feeling like there's some fun that needs to be had here once grounding is in place. I'm gonna pull from this deck. So let's get into it. I do want some music. I just don't feel like hitting the ads. But
With bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need zero traps.
30 seconds. That's too long. Okay, we split the deck. We have the woman showing up. If I fidget with my hair, guys, and play with my hair, it is what it is. I have to be comfortable. We split the deck and the woman showed up, okay? So the feminine energy is present, and I'm hearing like the hurricane. I want to talk about this, but maybe another time. We have spoiled brat. So this is a woman who gets what she wants by any means necessary. I'm hearing a woman say, okay, you don't want to do it for me, somebody else will. I'm also hearing a woman say like, okay, you don't want to do it, I can do it for myself. Like, whatever. Like I'm seeing somebody throw their hands up like it is what it is. I love seeing that card because that means that you're very detached but attached at the same time. Attached to the right things and detached from the things that don't serve you or that could possibly take away your time or just wasted time. And as a woman, you grow to know like that's really important, right? Not to allow things to waste your time, because when a woman gives her essence to something, it just grows fast. But yeah, wanting to travel the world with you. So there is a man that is about to make some moves, okay? But maybe this man was on and off about how he felt about this woman, okay? But seeing her love herself, it's got him in his head about this woman. So it's like the more that this woman, I'm not gonna say she's ignoring this man on purpose, but there's just the energy of like, I'm gonna put myself first. And that's always attractive with women, right? Because that's where a woman's power is. I'm hurt, distant, going separate ways, and happiness and content. So I feel like this energy is pushing out a lot of old. A lot of people have been questioning like when are things going to change. The energy has maybe felt stagnant. This is the time to use this. If you feel like, okay, I'm not seeing anything around me change within the next week or a couple weeks. I would just say just go ahead and use this energy to manifest. Set better intentions or redirect your energy. Because I see there is someone from a past relationship trying to... maybe this person doesn't like the fact that you're single. Like, what? If I feel like if you're in a relationship, this person's unhappy. If you're single, unhappy, this person just is mad. Because look, on the top is rejection and get advice from friends. So I feel like I pulled up. I said pulled up. Maybe somebody pulling up. That's not funny, because please don't come unannounced unless, you know what I'm saying, it's required. And you know if you know. Let me see, because who's pulling up? That's what we need to know. Singles, what's going on? Someone who is like, you know you want me. Yeah, looking forward to a good time and fantasizing. So maybe this person's intentions was to come back and like make you feel some type of way, because we have scorned lover and new life. Like this person is trying to... So there's something new coming in, but you have something old that's trying to possibly stop it. Okay, that's just what it is. I mean, typical, right, singles? But this new life, let's touch base on that. Basis on this new life. What is this new life? Needs to go through spiritual healing in reverse. That's a good thing. And personalities clashing. This is also a good thing. I like the fact that this is in reverse, because this is saying, honestly, you probably need to slow down on, like, maybe some of you guys have been like working on yourself so hard. I've done it. I've been there. Working on yourself so much, so fast, you get kind of caught up and you don't have fun. Maybe you're even not saying scared, but I mean, the root of it would be fear. So maybe you guys haven't been putting yourself out there or allowing people in, but this needs to go through spiritual healing and saying, slow down. I just want to get, because look what's on top. Love still burns. So I just feel like, maybe you guys have put so much energy into yourself. It's time. Now, I'm not going to say time to stop, but it's a time to not just go so hard and ease up on yourself. This is like giving yourself grace as well. Giving yourself grace is going to speed up this process of whatever you manifested. Gradually working on bettering this connection, admiring your beauty. So yeah, in fast communication, there's somebody who's watching somebody like, I want to fix things, okay? And I just feel like there's an energy of also protecting your energy at this time for people who monitor you on whatever level that is. It can be big, medium, or small. Singles. What else do we have for singles? All right. What we at? 12 minutes. Okay. Not bad. I mean, I'm in it. It don't even matter. When we done, when we done. What else do we have for singles? What's this fast communication? And also, we need another card for the new beginning, you know. Because Libra and Jupiter goes really well together. We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Okay, so this is the energy that's going to draw this in. Yes, hammer, sabotage, rebuilding. So I've been watching Sex and the City. I love that show. I mean, there's some things that I felt like could, you know, be different, but maybe they should do like a different version of it and put, you know, a woman like me on. I'm just saying. Manifestation, right? But I've been watching Sex and the City, and Carrie, you know, she had this back and forth relationship with Big. And it's just like, in the beginning we was rooting for him, but when it hit a certain point of disrespect, it was like, you gotta go. She found a lover. His name was Aiden. She ran into a man who was a furniture designer, and he was everything you could want in a man. And she fucked it up and went back to the man who, oh, I stopped watching the show when I got to that episode. I think that's what, season 3. But I said all of that to say this is what this energy is giving, like with this sabotage and rebuilding on the top of this. Yeah, and Cupid's arrow, just making better choices. Who you even give your time to. You can say, bro, Shay, Oasis, like, I've been chilling. I mean, I got a couple of girls I talk to, but I ain't been giving whoever you're texting, that's your time. Like, just making sure that you're not misplacing any of your energy at this time. Like, it's like no energy left behind. Okay, so that is the fortune cookie for the singles. I was going to dive into it sexually, but let's see. Just because I'm in the mood. I like to vicariously live through y'all's reading, okay? What turns you on? So somebody wants to know. I wanna know what turns you on. So this is maybe this person was born in the 90s, okay, or born in the 80s. Crack baby, don't play. Maybe this person listens to Dolph, okay, because that came through. Shout out to Dolph. Can you feel my love at the bottom of the deck? So there is somebody yearning for someone. There is an energy here. This can be masculine or feminine. Like women miss men too, but okay, so I can't speak for all women, but I'm sure there's a lot of women that can agree to this. As a woman, when you miss a man, this is how it works for me, okay? Let's say I ended something with someone and then months later, I'm just, doing my thing or whatever. And then the thought of him comes up. I'm like, that's him thinking of me. And then I think, why did we end? And then I started thinking, oh, yeah, that's why we ended. I don't think about you. You have to constantly remind yourself, like when you start thinking about somebody, like, oh, I remember you. Then you gotta tell yourself, why did we end? You gotta always ask yourself that as a woman, and it brings you back to, warm embrace. I just feel like there is someone being pulled to a new beginning, and then X. I just feel again it's going back to that balance beam. Singles, please at this time shower yourself with a lot of self-love, whatever that is. Getting your nails done, getting your hair cut, massage, yoga. Hot yoga is my thing. I love hot yoga. Just this is a really great time to pamper yourselves, because I feel like it's going to be an investment, if that makes sense. I kind of feel like there's a man who has maybe went he do his thing where he go a couple of weeks without shaving. He just don't care because he has confidence where he looks good anyway. But I feel like you just need to keep a haircut to a T and keep it, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like you're going to run into somebody and you don't want to look like, but on, you thinking to yourself, like, I look good every day. Today I just wore sweats. No, somebody needs to keep it tight for the next 3 weeks. That's funny. That is so funny. My love has grown cold and submit to me. There's somebody who misses the way you used to submit to them, okay? I'm hearing can't nobody do it like you, okay? So obviously somebody took somebody for granted. There is an energy here of that as well. I apologize, y'all. I keep moving. I have new lingerie on and it's, yeah. So I think that's it. We're going to stop there because singles, I just feel like I just don't want to give you too much, because I feel like you need to use your own creativity at this time to manifest. I think I've given a lot to you guys to use in information. Okay, I hope you enjoy that erotic reading. I just feel like you guys need to take it. I'm not saying take it slow with this new person that's coming in, but most certainly slow. Okay, don't procrastinate, but just, ride, glide. I do see some fun for you guys coming up. If you have a chance to go to a party or just like a Halloween party is what I'm saying as well, like getting dressed up, that's going to be really fun for you guys. But we'll get there when we get, to October, get closer to Halloween. I'm going to do a reading. All right, what do we have for the people who are in relationship? Well, people who want to be in relationships, people who are courting someone at this time, thinking about engagement. What do we have for those group of people? I'm seeing somebody out in a concert. So I don't know if you guys have just been playing a lot of loud music or being in. There's something here with meeting someone in a very strange way. Like, I just feel like, if you really want love, don't think about it. And I'm being honest. If you really want to manifest love in a new partner, force yourself into a different energy, and it just naturally comes. When you're not thinking about love, that's when it comes. Okay, it's just an energy thing. It's just a resistance thing, if you know what I'm talking about. I just feel the need to say that because I feel like there's a lot of people who are maybe wanting to be in relationships, wondering why they haven't met the person they want to be with. But it's just because all of your energy is being dumped into that spectrum of your life that the other areas of your life are not balancing. Again, it's going back to the balance beam. So maybe that's the energy for you guys, the overall energy. Okay, not putting too much energy in one area of your life. And it could be, maybe trying to force a relationship. At the bottom, we have wedding and feeling family issues. What did I say? So maybe you are wanting this right now, and maybe there's a possible person that you can have this relationship with, but I feel like there's something that you have to go through in order to get what it is that you want. What is this? I'm just hearing learned behavior, correcting behavior. Yeah, children, something you were taught when you were younger. It has something to do with codependency. Okay. I'm hearing someone had maybe just seen a lot growing up when it came to their mother and father. Someone witnessed their mother and father like arguing, even if it didn't get physical and your parents just argue and you just seen two people live together. I'm picking up heavy on that for those group of people. People who grew up in a house where their parents were like co-parenting, but you never seen like your mother and father have like intimacy, because there's something with codependency and intimacy issues here for you guys. And it's kind of like you guys are maybe, I'm not gonna say destined to be in a certain relationship, but there's something here about correcting something that's going on in your life so that you can get this to come in fast. Heart to heart conversations and passion. Honesty, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's something here about someone being vulnerable as well. Being vulnerable to the wrong people. I do feel like that's going back to mom and father energy as well. Let's see what else comes out. For people who are looking to commit or court someone to be in a relationship or possible marriage. Something's coming up. Okay, we do have unrequited love and free yourself. So maybe you attract people who you feel like you have to heal. Goodness, that's a really tough phase to be maneuvering in and out of. Religious factors, yeah, like it's something about you being codependent on feeling like you're fixing someone. If you're not fixing someone, you don't feel like you are of value in a relationship. It's something like that. All right, this could be the female, or this can be a female, or this can just be the feminine energy that's coming up from your bloodline as a man. This is really deep. True love, I feel like this is about, I'm hearing Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so if you're a man who's like very beastly, okay, maybe you like really soft women, you feel like that gives you balance. Maybe there's a woman you feel like she can tame you, because I am picking up on a Leo energy. I like that. I was like, this is what I'm feeling. True love energy, reconciliation, honeymoon, chemistry, and past love life. What did I say? So if you're the female, I'm feeling like this is a woman who's like, I see the danger in your eye. I see the potential of the beast you have. What long beard do you have? This is like a woman who she feels soft being with this beastly man, because it's like his outer shell is like very beastly, but she can feel his soul. This is like some like fairy tale shit. I like it though, but this is what I was feeling. It's just like you guys have the ability to have something very potent with someone, like an energy where it just almost happens so naturally and effortlessly, but there's just some family things that need to be corrected, because again, when it comes to sex, right? Two people coming together to build something. It doesn't matter if it's creative, if it's a child, if it's a business, whatever. Two people coming together and making that commitment, it's their bloodlines coming together and joining forces. It's that deep. This is what I'm getting from this energy. So for the ones who are like, where is my missus? For the ladies who are saying like, where is my mister? I do feel like once you break a certain chain or free yourself from people you have to heal, this energy is going to come through. I like this. So let's pull a sensual card. I like this reading. What is the sensual energy that's attached to this reading? I'm here and tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna. Spice Girls. Okay, so maybe this is a woman who's like, look, if I'm out with my friends, you need to take care of all of us. You know what I'm saying? Show my girls, you know, that you could take care of all of us. There's a woman who feels like that. I just picked that up. Okay, that's funny. It's too much work. Maybe there's a guy like, listen, you're requiring a lot more out of me than what I'm used to a lot of women. So there's a man who is being challenged. That's all it is. Maybe you either going, you know what I'm saying? You either going to take the pressure that I'm applying, or it's just too much for you. That's just what it comes down to when it comes to dealing with certain men that haven't been able to experience maybe a goddess is what they call it, a woman of her divine feminine energy, a woman who's dominant over everything that comes in her presence, but in a very healthy way, right? Casually kinky. So this is a woman who only certain people can bring out certain sides of her. Okay, I like to think kinks are triggered by people who have maybe went through the same traumas, or are turned on, or their senses are heightened in certain areas. This is a very deep reading. I want to kind of go into it a little bit more. It's too much work. What is this energy? I just feel like there's a lot of men will give up on a woman if they're too much. They just can't handle the woman. Soft touches. Do you like when I do that? Take it slow. Can you feel my love? Enjoy the night and casual kinky. There's someone who's going to go out and meet someone, and it's just going to be like flames. And you guys are just going to want to indulge in each other really fast. But I think who needs to be... I just see this woman melting. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the man needs to have more discipline. That's what's gonna make this woman want you more. It's giving me the energy from Aiden, what he did with Carrie on the show too. She was wanting to sleep with him really fast, and he was like, no. He kept leaving, and she was like, what's going on? Why you don't want to sleep with me? But it's like, baby, you gotta, yeah. Yeah, I don't think women should initiate sex unless there is already a routine between you two. I want to play in your hair. So there's someone who likes your hair. Maybe it's thick. I'm hearing it's real thick. Someone likes to like grip your hair from the inside. I mean, I guess that's the proper way, right? That's the only way. Well, it's not, but... let's see what else we get. We're gonna pull from the big deck. I like this. We're gonna do the Tarot of Sexual Magic because I like this energy. Let me see, because if it starts with an ad, I'm not playing it.
You built this?
Yeah. All right, I split the deck. We have Temperance, the Sagittarius energy. There's also an energy here of just because you have options don't mean they're really good options. Just not allowing you, the fact that you have a lot of options to, it's something here about you have a lot of options. Just make sure you don't get rid of the good ones, if that makes sense. Okay, that came out fast. Four of Wands. I'm here, rock the boat. There's somebody here. I think Aaliyah is a Libra. It's a Libra or Capricorn. It's one of those. I think she's a Libra. I think yeah, she is a Libra. But there's an energy here of someone who's very pure. I just feel like they have two different sides to them, okay? They have a side where they can explore with someone. Libras are very open and very beautiful and very soft women. These are typically women who are very naturally soft. I'm hearing... Her skin is so soft, or even her elbows. That's funny. That made me laugh. That's funny. So there's a woman with really soft skin here. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this energy. Okay, so we have the Magician here, okay? So this is something you've manifested. Again, this is just confirmation of manifestations coming true, okay? Put all the cards down, my bad. Nine of Cups. This is two people who are confident in themselves, where this is not a relationship where it can be easily attacked from outsiders, because the Nine of Cups is being sure of yourself. It's also about celebrating. And these two people being able to celebrate, it's just the energy of owning the energy of confidence on both people's sides. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. So these are two people who are going to commit to the same thing, energy wise, what they give their energy to and resources. This is a woman where when she goes to work, she only shares resources with women who are like-minded. Because there's something here about a woman being in a certain position and then being placed somewhere else, but where she's at is a test of how well she can invest or what she gives her time to. And I see this also on the masculine side. There's a man who made some investments that he's about. I'm hearing a big payback. Okay. The King of Pop stepped in the building. That's James Brown. So there's someone here with, you may be a fire sign. I think I looked him up and I don't think his sun sign was fire, but I know for sure he got it in his chart. But the energy of two people making a commitment, there's something here with big payback. So there's a man who made investment in stocks or something that sat and grew. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. I love these two cards. This is such a good reading. And you know what? Out of all the princesses, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. Belle was my favorite because she got to sit in a mansion and read books all day and got to make everything pretty around her. And she just sat nicely in the mansion. And she had a beast, so she was protected. But the Ace of Pentacles is the grand of all be all relationships. It's like a relationship that lasts long. These two people grow old together. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is a woman who's going to get pregnant by this man in different ways. This is them coming up with creative endeavors. It's just family wealth all the way around. I love this. I love this. It's just the only thing is just spending time to not force the energy of relationships at this time. If you can pour back into yourself, because I hear someone saying like, where do I even start? Like I feel like I'll connect to this reading. I do want a relationship. I do have some things going on in my personal life, my family life, but I don't know where to start. It's always going to be within yourself. You're going to have to go inward and then listen outward. Things are going to tell you around. You may see a sign. It may be a little butterfly that goes by. There's always going to be confirmations that are going to tell you that you're thinking or feeling the right thing or going in the right direction. And I feel like at this time, a lot of people are going to be redirected if their main focus is to build with someone. A lot of you guys are ready. You just have certain places in your life that you need to give a little bit more energy to. I love this reading because it just feels like it just came all together so naturally. And I felt very passionately speaking about it. Yeah, Six of Wands. That's like my knit card. All right, that's the victory ride. Someone is in it for the long run, and you're going to be successful. You got a lot of push behind it. So I like this energy for the people who connect with this group. I like that. That was grown. It was sexy. It was authoritative. It was initiative. It's giving, it's touched by angels and spiritual predecessors. Okay. Woo. Some good energy. I picked up on a lot of the healing child trauma energy, but that's okay because we can handle it, right? So for married people who are in committed relationships, well, marriage, we're not even gonna say relationship. It could be a partnership. Hey, I'm not one to judge. Maybe you've been with somebody for 40 years and you're not married. You're married, okay? I like to think that it's a difference, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. So for the people who are in marriages, maybe even an open marriage, I kind of want to focus on people who are in a monogamous marriage, okay? Just because that's what I feel. Now, last week, I won't forget this, okay? Because we're going to hold you accountable, whoever connected with that energy. There was somebody who was fighting temptation. I hope you passed your test, okay? I hope you were able to maintain your order within your compass, your spiritual compass, and not be tempted and sideswiped, okay, by some energy that is just, a waste of time. I hope you made it through if you're back on my channel. All right, at the bottom, married folk, we have very soon and love yourself first. I think that's always, now I haven't been married, maybe in another lifetime, okay? Because it feels very, very familiar. I like seem to know what it takes to have a long marriage. But in this energy, I feel like when you're married to someone, there is a constant, it's like a heartbeat or a breathing in and out. It's the constant in and out because it's putting yourself first, then putting somebody else. Putting it's a constant balance between me, him, me, her. And if you can find like your own groove with it, things that, you know, art is always good. But just being in your own space and not being so heavily dependent on someone physically. It can just even be physical touch. Like you're expecting your husband to be in a bed at a certain time. And if you're not, there's something here with adapting to maybe new routines is also what I'm hearing. I can see how that would benefit a household, you know, because you constantly are growing if you have kids or not. So with age comes wisdom, right? With wisdom comes experiences. And when you know, as you live your life, you have to constantly change certain things up to fit that place, if that makes sense, where you are in your life, okay? So that seems to be the topic for you guys. The fortune is coming through for you guys. This Libra energy and solar eclipse for married people. Changing your routines is going to benefit whatever's going on at this time. This came out sideways. You deserve love and religious factors. There's some interfering family members I see. Okay, so do I want to go there? Listen, I ain't trying to piss nobody grandma off. No, I will say this respectfully. There's just, I see two people that are married, right? Of course, they come from two different families. This family may be Jehovah Witness. This family may be Christian Baptist or first. I don't know. There's so many different levels of religions, whatever, because it's whatever. But I see two people who come from different backgrounds from church or how church is supposed to be, but something interfering with a household that wants to do something maybe completely different or go this way or go that way. Okay. There's a pull. It has a lot to do with like church money or something like that. I don't know if you play a part into like instruments or something, or maybe you made an investment in a church. I see someone, okay, religious factors, new love, and wedding. So maybe this is a fresh marriage is what I'm picking up on, okay? Yeah, wedding, forgiving and learning. So maybe this is maybe fresh, like maybe a year, less than a year. I'm hearing less than 2 years. I'm hearing really less than 1 year. If you've been married for less than 1 year, you're just going, I'm hearing growing pains. Like you just... Maybe there's somebody in a relationship who's so used to running. So the way that somebody got someone was chasing after them. And now that they're married, they feel like they're chasing them. Oh, dang. Because that's what I'm seeing with forgiving and learning and then wedding and new love. I know that's me. This is what I'm getting from this. There's someone who is feeling like they're chasing their partner all over again. It's something about being exhausted. There's an exhaustion here. Burning yourself out because you're just putting too much energy into the other person. That's why we sing you deserve love and love yourself first. Getting to know each other and make the effort. Yeah, you guys need to relearn each other. I'm hearing like, I always said, like when I get married, we already have family meetings in my house now, but there's something here about like checking in with someone like, hey, let's put everything out on the table. But like a certain date that you guys, so this can be like date night where you guys talk, but I feel like date night is just supposed to be like fun. You know, maybe a conversation or two will come up, but this just feels like some type of like divine intervention with between you, this person, and God. You know, like you guys sitting down having some type of heart to heart, because there's an energy here of you guys needing to do something different, and it has a lot to do with routine and how much of outside, not saying naysay, but how much of your family's impact impacts your, at the end of the day, the decisions in your household. There's something here about like maturing into having your own state of mind and not allowing your family to dictate how to run your family. Because what a lot of people don't know, like a lot of the elders, they don't get that as the world turns. That's funny because I grew up on that. Shout out to my mom. As the world turns, okay? If you don't know, that was episodes. Oh, that's so funny. That was a sitcom of you know, people in love, hospital. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the community. But as the world turns, you guys, it just feels like you guys are supposed to focus on maintaining a certain routine, but always leaving space for you guys to grow and getting to know each other. Like there's something here, I don't know, like it feels like a ritual in a way, kind of like how you guys I mean, I didn't mean to say that, but how you can get with someone and set a date to say, hey, we're going to come together and make some, this is maybe you guys are even renewing your vows, but it feels like, because it is a ritual energy here, I feel it. This getting to know each other feels like you guys are renewing some type of energy so that your marriage can last long. But there's an energy here of being more mature with your emotions and not being so codependent on the other person. Like I said, there's somebody here that's a little bit clingy. Maybe this person is going through something in their family life and they're needing more time from someone, and it's like interfering with their self time. So maybe there's a guy that maybe likes to watch football and his wife is just maybe, you know what I'm saying? There's some space, okay? There's some space that needs to happen with you guys. Yeah, playfulness, flirt, deception, healing family issues, yeah. But I feel like there's somebody that's not speaking up or saying something to this woman, or this woman is not saying something to this man because they don't want to have a problem. Like there's someone who has an issue with speaking up because they feel like they're made out to believe that if they say something, things get worse. Maybe you were taught that as a child. So there's also some childhood memories or nostalgic memories that are coming up. I see two people who just got married who are looking to buy a new home. There is something here about having the house fixed, or there's some issues going on with the house that maybe you guys were looking to move in. There's something has came in between two people. It's just a lot of challenges for these two people is what I'm saying. I see two people who just recently got married and bought a house, and then things went wrong with the house, and it kind of forced you and your husband to it's a challenge. Communication, money, you know, it just adds restriction. And it's like whatever one person goes through is going to affect the other person. There's a lot going on in this marriage, but I feel like you guys will pass the test of time. Okay, you guys are going to pass whatever test is going to come your way. And how are we going to get there? Let's pull that. How are these two people going to make it? Love call, role playing. But I'm seeing someone call. I'm hearing it's the simple things. I'm hearing this like when I call you, how you answer the phone. Because I'm seeing someone call somebody like, hey, you're like, hey, baby, what you doing? Yeah, man, I'm thinking of you. Like something so small like that is going to change the narrative or shift the energy for you guys. Maybe you guys are like in a cold phase right now, or just kind of like, yeah. Someone expresses love, thinking of you, letting you know. Someone needs to speak up a little bit more of how they feel about someone. There's someone in a relationship that's married. You want someone to verbally, you didn't know it was a problem until it was a problem, is what I'm hearing. You didn't know you wanted to be told someone loves you until someone just doesn't say it enough, is what I'm hearing. Oh, Aces loves you. No, but I get it. The dragonfly, the light, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. heal. What did I say? Adapt, change, and heal. Adapt, change, and heal. That's the energy. Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, string along, one night stand. I just feel like that's going back into role playing. So maybe someone's thinking about dressing up as a nurse or a doctor or something like that. I'm hearing even like a bank teller. So I don't know. I don't know. No, let's pull these cards. Let's see. What's the sensual energy that's attached to this? What is the energy, the sensual energy that's attached to these married people? I was picking up on Days of Our Lives and As the World Turns. That is so funny. You can tell this is giving, even though you guys are young, maybe you guys are old, like maybe even like old heads, maybe you got old souls or something like this, or maybe you know are older folk. Because I am picking up on like 50s, 40s. Take your time came out here. Okay. With take your time, there's an emphasis on eye contact. There's someone who maybe feels like they can't look you in your face too long. Like maybe they're like, what you do to me? Yes, look. I'm hearing someone's giving someone a rush. So there's something here about connecting to someone's senses in a very like soft and seductive way. Like if you touch someone, just don't, there's something here about just being very slow with everything that you do physically, or just when even like breathing. I see someone breathing on someone's neck or something like that. So yeah, follow the passion. I do feel like you guys, like a great date night for someone who connects to this reading. I feel like you guys going out and dancing, intentionally dancing. It can be something so new. And I'm hearing someone say that I wouldn't do that. I think you should be open to doing something new so that it can manifest as the energy that you want to circulate in your household with this wife or with this husband. Okay, because I see someone signing up for salsa and someone saying, like, what I look like doing that? You look like a man trying to put the effort in to, adding some spice to a relationship. Make it fun. Like, I don't know if you guys have like a stick up your ass. Okay, hopefully not for my man. You get what I'm saying. But like, hopefully you're not very tight, your personality. And I feel like maybe if you do feel like you're a man who you just can't get into something like that, it's only because you feel like you're always in a survivor's energy. Like you always got to be tough. You always got to have your chest out for whatever reason. Maybe you're in the industry or you do something that's around a lot of men with a lot of testosterone. It's a, flex of who's the strongest or who's the best. So that energy, you just have to be careful with bringing it into your home. A big emphasis on men not bringing outside. And I can relate to that because I know what that energy is like to deal with someone who's bringing outside energy into your home. I just feel like is the masculine's energy of what this fortune is, of what can help you, okay, to not only mend and blend your marriage, but to have a spicier sex life with this person. And for the woman, I feel like the take your time, like the soothing and not being a woman that rushes into things, it adds the sex appeal to a woman who can, and that's just a part of having like je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi. But just being able to, and I really like when people ask me like, how do I explain it? It's like really connecting to your senses, to your body. Your nervous system plays a part into that as well. So if you're a woman who, has went through anxiety, anything with the mind, not being able to have peace of mind, that can be a challenge. Okay. So maybe focusing on controlling or directing or having more control over your emotions, or just always being in a place of not allowing things to rush you. Because I've noticed as a woman, I remember, I think I was journaling this a couple weeks ago, but I was writing how I realized allowing people to rush me pushed me in an energy that threw me off my energy within being feminine, if that makes sense. Like people like, oh, can you come on? Hey, can't like rushing me, you know? Like even when you handle your money, you're somewhere, you want to put your things up, not allowing things to rush you also gives you space to be a very soft woman as well, because you being patient with yourself, and especially as a woman, allows you to stay in that soft girl energy, okay? Just from my experience, because I know what it's like to, you know, to participate or have the energy of anxiety around you. And you know what, as a woman, your best bet is always going to be using the chaotic energy around you to your benefit, okay? How can you take the negativity around you and then turn it into something positive? I like to do that with flowers. When men buy me flowers, I always say I need a bouquet of flowers every week, because it may seem like, oh, she just wants flowers because they're beautiful. No, I take them and I add them to my house. It's the feng shui. I actually replace them. Monday over there, over here, Tuesday over here, because I make my flowers last long. But that's what I mean by making things beautiful around you, and using and I use myself as an example because I stay in an area where there's always fire trucks and sirens, you know, that kind of, in a way, kind of disturbs the peace. But I'm able to keep my house very peaceful with, you know, just a lot of different things I have in my house. So I'm just saying, as a woman, even in your home is your domain, how you decorate, what you put in certain areas. Feng Shui will do you really well if you resonate with this energy attached to this marriage. As a woman, this is going to affect when your husband comes home, how he feels. He may not know it. Him just, even if he just sits down and he watches game or he does whatever he does that brings whatever, hopefully it's being around you, but if he is in his own world in the house, it is good to have certain colors, just, you know, making it real homey, or just putting certain things up. Okay, so maybe you guys can be getting into like certain again, feng shui. Feng shui is using north, south, west, and east in your home. It is using the doors and your windows to manifest certain energy. That's literally my whole life. My, like, when I get up, it doesn't matter where I'm going. I have certain things that I need in my house a certain way, just to bring certain energies or push out certain energies. And I feel like this is also a woman who is being more connected with herself spiritually, because we all know that that's the reason why women, not saying head of household, but women rule the house, okay, the home. Oh, this is also bringing up the energy that I wrote for you guys. Naturally, this is actually supposed to be one of the topics, but nesting, why men nest with certain women. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. There's different ways. It could be physically, sexually, mentally, emotionally. But I feel like you putting a lot of energy into your decor in your home, and of course giving yourself self-love in whatever way that you do, is going to bring a balance to this relationship. So this is the erotic fortune cookie for all three groups. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I had a really long week this week, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Well, it is Tuesday. But last week going to this week, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, we pushed through. I got a smile on my face because I'm living, you know, I'm blessed. So I hope you guys enjoy that energy. I am about to go live on TikTok because TikTok has been a vibe. The energy over there has been giving, okay? So I will see you guys next Tuesday. I hope that you use this reading to your benefit, for you, yourself, and the people around you. And